Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Addie, and this is my week 3 vlog for the Magical Readathon OWLS. This week's been, like, the last couple of days have been a little bit crazy for me just in general, so I haven't really got to do anything. I did finish reading my nonfiction book, and I was trying to figure out what I didn't like about it. And I've come to the conclusion that I was reading this book expecting this dude that's writing it to go into the city and stuff and find the stories that are, like, prominent and are, you know, going to lift people up and stuff like that. Like, not because you have to do that. Like, I get that he was going for, like, the dark and gritty and everything. But basically, by the end of the book, I realized, oh, he's the person that is going in and uplifting the community. And so I just didn't enjoy that aspect of it. Part 3 of it is, the section on it is called Rising from the Ashes or something like that. So I'm all like, okay, so we've got like this phoenix imagery, and then he just talks about how terrible Detroit still is. So I was like, where is the uplifting thing? And it was him. He was supposed to be the uplifting thing. And I'm like, I just wasn't interested. It was like really weird, like very like savior complex kind of type thing. So I didn't enjoy it. I gave it 2 stars, and that is my thoughts on that one. But I am on chapter 25 of The Dream Thieves, and I got spoiled for something that happens in the Raven cycle on social media. It was somebody that I didn't even know somebody was following that had nothing to do with books at all or anything like that, and they put this meme up and I was like, oh my god. So I've been spoiled for something that happens later in the Raven cycle, and I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of sad about it because it was about one of my favorite characters. So it was like a weird moment. I was just like, oh, why? So that is kind of how my week of reading is going. So I was gonna do the reading rush, and then I was like, I bit off a lot with this, so I'm gonna stick with this. But I can't wait for reading rush when the actual thing happens. That is the update for today. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Goodbye. I'm building a bookcase, so I decided I needed another bookcase. Actually, I decided that I needed something to put my printer on so that it was no longer on the floor, and that's why I'm building a bookcase, because that's what we had available. And yeah, I'm gonna build that, so stick around, I'll time-lapse it, and everything will be good. Okay, bye! Hey guys, so I've been terrible at vlogging this week. I've just been all over the place, but I did just finish The Dream Thieves, so I wanted to update you on that. So good. I'm halfway through the Raven cycle, so like I have some predictions, you know what I mean? And if you want to skip those. I will put a timestamp for when I stop talking about these predictions, just in case you haven't read the Raven cycle, but my predictions. So I think Gainsey is going to be the Raven King. I think he's either going to find Glendower and then become Glendower, or he's already the Raven King and he just hasn't like figured it out yet. I don't know. And the reason I think this is because they keep dropping hints where they're like, Gainsey looked like a king, and I'm all like, is he a king? Maybe he's just a king. Like, that's maybe what's going on. And then I know, because you can't escape it if you've like looked up at anything about the Raven Boys, like one of the first things that comes up is that Adam and Ronan get together, right? And I'm like, at this point, has Adam realized that like all of his powers revolve around helping Ronan? It was really funny. They were talking about, he was like, I need to fix the ley line so that Ronan is okay. And I'm just all like, have you noticed that your lives just kind of like orbit each other? So that's that one. And then that's basically all of my predictions. I don't really have a lot. The Gray Man threw me. I thought he was going to be like a bad guy, and then he was like an alright guy, and I was like, okay, I'm enjoying this. So that's the Raven cycle stuff. The next book that I'm picking up is going to be this one. I have basically 11 days at this point to finish reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Luckily, 2 of them are very small, but some of them are not that small. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like pushing myself to actually get this finished. So I hope we get there. And I'm taking some books to my cousin tomorrow. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to find like audiobooks or something to listen on the drive there, because it's a struggle. It's being a struggle right now. But I did this to myself, so I will take my punishment. This is the challenge, and this is what I wanted. So I'm about it. It's gonna be fine. And other than that, I created a little like reading nook under my desk here. Hey guys, welcome back. So I haven't been vlogging a lot this week. I'm a terrible vlogger. This is really hard. Like, I don't know how people do this weekly and then put them together and like have a weekly vlog every week. Like, I just don't do that many interesting things in a week. It's mostly just, I read this book. Now I'm done reading this book. Nothing's really all that interesting. And then I also don't vlog things when I'm going somewhere usually, because it's just a lot. I'm usually like on task. I need to get here, do this thing, get back, and I just don't pull my camera out, or there's somebody with me and I don't feel comfortable vlogging in front of people. So yesterday and the day before, I went to a couple of different places, and I live out in the middle of nowhere, so like driving places is like pretty good, you know, break and get you out and about and into, you know, the sunlight, as opposed to just stuck in your room all the time. So that was good. And then yesterday, where I was going, my cousin is like 11 and she wants to read the Harry Potter books, and she can't get a hold of them because the library is closed because of COVID-19. And so she was telling me about it, and she was like, I've only read the first 2 and I don't know how to get a hold of the second ones. And I'm like, girl, I've got you. Like, I'll bring them to you and we'll just, you know, do one of those shady back alley book deal things where I just drop some books on your porch and then bounce out. So they're very conscious of protection and keeping safe distance and, you know, doing all of that and everything. So I went and dropped books 3 through 7 off on her porch, and then I came back home. So that was my adventure for yesterday, and it was super fun. But yeah, she's like almost done with the 3rd book already, and I'm like, I love her. She's great. But anyway, I have finished reading Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor. Kind of lost me there in a little bit in the middle. I was just like, I don't know if I care that much about what's happening right now. And so it was really hard to not just like get up and walk away from it for a bit, but I finished it, so that was good. So it was like a 4 or 5 star instead of a 5 or 5 star, because I really enjoyed the first one and it was just pure entertainment value. I enjoyed that. So it was a 5 of 5 stars. That one's a 4 or 5 stars. And then this is my next book in my Magizoologist career, and once I get done with this one, hopefully I will be able to move on to my certification things. So I am pretty stoked to get through this one. It's only 297 pages. It's YA. I'm hoping I can get it all done tonight, and there's supposed to be stormy weather, so I will be up and awake and ready to do that. So it should all be good. It's like hail, not like hail and thunderstorms, not necessarily tornadoes, but you never really know in this area at this time of year, so we shall see. But yeah, this one is about Maddie and Zach. No, not Zach. His name is Logan. I always call him Zach because Gallagher Girls, that guy's name is Zach. They are going to be like on this adventure in the Alaskan wild. So I am excited to read that. My battery is flashing, so I will let you guys go and I'm going to go read, and everybody have a good night. Goodbye. Hey guys. I just finished this book. So it is 1:20 on 4/22, April 22nd. Anyway, I have 2 big books left and I've got 2 short books left. So I'm feeling good about this. So I did not expect this. I honestly didn't expect this book to go as quickly as it did. Like, I was reading it and by the time I got halfway through it, I was like, I've only been reading for like 2 hours. And honestly, I took a break, watched some YouTube videos and like finished it in 3 hours. So overall, it went very, very quickly. Super cute. It was a little like not as good as I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Ally Carter's stuff kind of always does this to me, but like it kind of starts off like quicker. Like I want more information in the beginning of it or something like that, but like it like drops into the action really quickly, and by the end of it I really care about it. But like in this book, Maddie, who is the girl that lives in Alaska, is really mad at Logan because Logan didn't read any of her letters or anything like that. And so like that's understandable and that's motivation and everything, but also it was like a really weird dynamic there because it was like she seemed disproportionately angry at him when you like first start reading about it, and then like by the middle of it you're all like, okay, she has a right to be angry. But like it's like weird to me because this is like the second Ally Carter book that I felt like that with that I can think of, and I remember having the exact same feeling when I read the Gallagher Girls series the first time. Was like the entire first book I was like, there was stuff in there that I was like, I also had that feeling with. But like I enjoy her writing and I like always pick up her books because I think they're fun. So I enjoyed it, but like I had some problems with it. So that was what was going on. I am now on to my last little section here. This is my reading rush page that I ended up not participating in. Don't look at that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna read. I think I'm actually gonna get this done. I'm feeling really good right now. I'm feeling very set and everything's well. So I will see you guys later. This might be the last clip for this vlog because it's Tuesday, technically Wednesday now. So if it is, you know, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for what I can do to make these vlogs more interesting, let me know because I would love to. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.